Hello, 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 everyone. We are live. It's your girls, Montique, Dr. Joy, pre-PhD, and Callie. We're here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, rap sheets and petty beefs. I don't know if that's right. Say it again, Callie.
Yeah, because that ain't it. You was close though, but I don't even think I want to change it. It's just kind of cute
Okay,
when you
rap
say
sheets and
it
petty
that
beefs.
way.
That's what
It's
we
it,
talking
it's
about.
rap sheets and old beef.
Old beef, same thing. Old and
Hmm.
petty.
Yeah, same thing. Okay.
Hey, Kevin. Kevin wants us to do New Jersey. I haven't watched the reunion. I heard it was toxic, and they're
It
gonna do a
was
special
so good.
on
Bo Diddley.
Peacock.
Did y'all hear Bo Diddley's response to Joe Gorga? I
I don't
posted
know who
it on our
that is.
TikTok.
I saw
He went
what
in.
Who is
I
Bo
saw.
Diddley?
Bo
Who did
Diddley is
he
an
go in on?
investigator.
Who did he go in on?
He went in on Joe Gorga. He said, Joe, I
Oh,
done already told you. I did not say what you're saying that I said. He said, and you don't want to piss me off and make me come for you because I don't need Louis to pay for it. I can do this on my own. That's what he said.
and they're gonna do uncensored, or is that what it's the word is? Unratchet, not unratchet.
What?
What is the word I need on
I don't
Peacock?
know what that one
Uncensored?
is.
Is it uncensored? Well,
I
I have
anyway,
no
they're gonna
idea.
do that on Peacock. And Andy said that the show's not gonna be on pause for long. He just wants everybody to chill out. So I think everybody's coming back. He said that on some show. So I don't think they're gonna get rid of too many people, but we shall see. So anyway, let's do Atlanta. We're going to say everything we say is allegedly our opinion, right? Entertainment purposes
Mhm.
only. Don't get in your feelings because we just having fun. Um, let's
Joy.
rate the episode. Joy be in her feelings. But anyway, let's rate the show and we gonna share it. I'm gonna
I'm
share it.
I'm gonna rate it a 3.
Really, I like this
Marlo
one.
gets on my nerves.
Oh, Marlo. Marlo is messing with everybody. They don't like Marlo. Okay, what about you, Joy? I
I
hate
think
that.
Marlo is nuts. Like I mean I don't. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Let me get more PC. That
Yeah.
girl ain't well.
She's
She
not well.
does
Yeah.
not need to have this platform. I don't even like Candy, and I'll even say
I
this.
don't like her.
I ain't gonna say I dislike. I ain't
Right,
gonna.
I
I really
get you.
I like
dislike
her.
her.
You're
She
not gonna
actually.
defend her,
Let me
basically.
say it like
Yeah.
this. Actually, of all the girls in real life, I think I would like her. I don't
Mhm.
like her on the show anymore. Let me just say that. With that being said, I think that Marlo actually has a good point
No, she
on
doesn't.
some of the things that she says,
Mm-mm.
but she delivers it so bad that I can't even agree with her. I still find myself on the side of Candy, which is
But she doesn't have a
Somebody
good
said,
point.
well,
She
they
has
do protect her.
somebody
People
says
do
if you
protect
tell
her.
from
somebody
what
something and you
though,
don't,
Joy?
Huh?
Did you rate it, Joy?
what
I'm
now?
sorry. Did you rate it?
Oh, is that
I
all
don't
we
know if
supposed to do? I'm gonna give it a
yes,
6.
you would. Okay, I think it was a 6 too. I think if
Yeah,
Marlo went
mine
there, I
was
would have
6.
liked it more. Um,
Yeah.
the ratings were getting better, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. All the people who claim they don't like the show, I'm in this group, and these people like, I can't stand it. I don't even want to watch it. Da, da, da. They watch it the next day on Peacock. They
Mm-hmm.
contacted Peacock because Atlanta wasn't showing up, and they was mad they couldn't watch the show. And I'm sitting here like, well, if this is a show that every
Oh.
week you hate, you don't want to watch. They was even posting where Peacock was like, we're sorry, we're having technical difficulties. Like the response is back. So I feel like people are complaining about this show, but they're watching it not live because they don't want the live numbers to be good. They're watching it the next day on Peacock. I don't understand that
Well, I mean,
because the numbers.
I watch it live. I do watch. I
I watch
usually don't.
Peacock.
Oh, you do?
I do Peacock. I don't care about those live ratings. They don't matter.
Well, in the scheme of things, they don't.
Yeah, they
You're
don't.
correct about that.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't. I know that they don't even trip off of them because
Mm-mm.
when I had a cousin that was on that reality show, she said that you can put out information, but that's not what they're looking at. That's not what the executives are
Mm-mm.
looking at.
No.
They was like, so if your streaming is better than your live, that can revive you.
Yeah.
I was kind of shocked that Housewives of Atlanta, of New York, wasn't going to be on Bravo. I actually am
The
shocked
new
about
one.
that.
It's gonna be on
Yeah,
Peacock.
it's going to be on
Right.
Peacock.
I'm not
That's
shocked at
crazy.
all about that.
You're not?
No.
I don't think that people are gonna like them. I'm telling y'all, this not
Bravo
to do
would
with
not get
Bravo.
away with a whole new crew for New
Mm,
York. Not one of the
it's
same
not gonna make
on
it.
Bravo. No. So
Not
Peacock,
gonna
they'll
make
have a
it.
better chance, I
Mm-mm.
think.
Do you
I
think
agree.
that they're going to revive the old?
They are. They're already on a trip. It's gonna be like a Real Housewives of New York girls trip. They're all going on like Ramona, Dorinda, all of them are going on. They're just going on a trip, like a
Oh, I
girls
didn't
trip.
hear about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But anyway, let's get to Atlanta. So because we that's what we own. I feel like Atlanta ain't going anywhere. I know a lot of people say they're not. I feel like if Portia came back, maybe people would be a little more happier. Nene, the door is closed. We already know because we're gonna talk about why we know that, especially after. Let's talk about it now. So Bravo did a montage of Candy and Marlo's relationship from when she was a friend till now, right?
Mhm.
And they showed their interactions. And on one of the interactions, they showed like the intro photo for this season, and then they showed one from a past season when she was, I guess, was she's Nene's friend? Is this why they did that? So okay, there it goes, and you can see that Nene is missing. They cut her out from it. Um,
This is the top one is what they showed,
that's what they
and the
showed.
bottom one is the real one. Is
The
the one
original.
that when it originally aired.
So people, I mean, people noticed it from jump. It was crazy how they noticed it. I always thought Nene was in the center. I never knew she was on the end.
I
Do
didn't notice it. I
wonder.
just saw the complaints and knew about it that way.
I
Yeah.
do wonder, was that Bravo's doing or part of her a part of the lawsuit settlement?
Well, she responded saying that,
She
thank you
saw
for
it
your
too.
concern. And
Yeah.
I don't think she liked that they did it.
What she say?
She said something like, thanks for your concern, people. I think I screenshot it.
Thanks for your
Sweetie
concern. I
pies.
saw the same thing y'all saw. No, no, no. I
Yeah.
guess it depends on who knows what. I don't know how much
Mhm.
Carlos knows, but Carlos says yes, they could have shown her. There was nothing stopping
Yeah, I
it.
don't
So,
think there's anything binding that they
okay.
shouldn't, they
Okay.
couldn't. They
I
chose
just
not to.
wondered. I didn't know. I just wondered. I was like, I wonder did Nene do? I don't know. That's
I think
kind
it's
of
a slap
jacked
in
up.
the face to her, like the door is really closed. Because even when they did that, when Atlanta was about to come back, they did a montage of like through the years of Atlanta. I even think they had Shamari and some other people on there, and they showed them like some of the even Kim Fields, and she ain't do nothing. Like some of the stuff that they did, and Nene was not in any of it. I think they're done with her, and I hate that because I really was hoping they could mend a friendship, even if she came back as somebody's friend for a minute, just to test it and see if her attitude had changed a little bit. Because I felt like Nene felt like she got a little too big for the show. That's just my opinion.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and
I agree
so
with that. It just
and
makes me wonder what the negotiation said. What did she try to get them to do that they didn't
Well,
do?
I heard she just wanted her Bravo at some point was clearly on a decline. They were no
mhm,
longer pulling in the numbers. The highest rating was Atlanta and New Jersey,
mhm,
which took a huge dip somewhere between 8 and 9. 6 and 7 where they were at their height, but the
mhm.
dip was pretty gradual. And I think that Nene wanted her old contract. And I know that she had one of the few because there was an argument, and I want to say Kenya online. Kenya had made a comment like
Mhm.
something about Nene coming in the scene trying to get
Paid because she was
paid for that episode.
for
I
that
can't
episode.
remember
Yeah,
how she worded it,
I don't know
but
if it was Kenya, but
it
somebody.
was something about an episode. It was
Mhm.
Kenya. It
Was it
was
Kenya?
Kenya.
Okay.
And she was on Nene was on Watch What's Happening
Now it
Live,
is.
and she said I get paid regardless if I'm in the scene or not.
Yeah, she
And
had the contract when she got
he
paid.
confirmed it, which
Uh-huh.
told them that Nene had one of those last contracts where they used to get a certain amount of money a season. Now they were only promised episodes, a certain amount of episodes, and you're not necessarily getting paid for every episode now. So let's say the seasons used to be like 22 episodes. They're not like that anymore. New Jersey was only like 12 episodes this season, and they only gave one episode to her wedding.
Wow.
So, I mean, check that out. Like, the seasons are getting shorter and shorter. And sometimes it's necessary, because the season that Bolo was on there, that season was too long.
That was like 22 episodes plus
it was way too long.
It was way too many.
It didn't get what they thought it was going to get.
Yeah.
All right, let's get
So
to the
what
episode.
Joy is saying is, once that Nene said that, Bravo was like, "Oh, wait a minute, we're gonna take that away from her. She's not gonna get paid."
Nobody else was getting paid like that,
and so she was mad that she didn't get that same type of contract.
So when she came back the next year, now mind you, she had already had negotiations tied up the season before. So when she came back that next season trying to do the same thing, they were like, "We ain't budging.
Right,
we're not budging."
And so
I hate that too, because I miss Nene on TV, because when people talk about all the stuff that goes, people are redoing and stuff on TikTok and things that my daughter love to quote, it's from seasons 5, 6, 7, 8.
I hate that. I really wish she would have. And I don't think she can now. I think it's too late. But I really wish she would have been like, let's come to a compromise. Like, neither one of us got to say we wrong, but let's just come to a compromise. And Kelly Stone. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, she probably dropped for a minute. She'll come back. Now that Tyler Perry owns BET.
There we go.
Tyler Perry owns BET. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, he just got it.
So now that he closed on that deal, he now owns BET, VH1, and BET Plus. Check that boy out. I ain't mad at him. Now that he owns BET, wait a minute, it would be a powerhouse.
It's 11 in. Go ahead.
It would be a powerhouse if he were able to secure some people like Portia and Nene to do a reality show and form some friends around them. Because, I mean, check this out. When BET Plus aired whatever it is, College Hill, they got 1 million views.
Yeah.
Just from streaming online.
Not worldwide as Bravo. Bravo is seen in all the countries. And that's why I tell people too, even with
it's
Atlanta.
Possible. It's possible.
I mean, it could be. But even with Atlanta, when people like
the game did.
Oh, Lord. Joy don't let me talk. Even with the low ratings, even if they are low in the United States, once he goes over there, they skyrocket. So they're going to make money regardless. With Bravo, but I do feel like Portia and all them, if she's happy, stay off reality TV. I feel like reality TV can mess up your marriage, and that's why I feel like people ain't coming on all these shows like they used to. You're gonna go to jail, or you're gonna get divorced, or people gonna talk about you all day, every day on social media.
They can control it better if they're the heads. They can control it.
It's almost 7 o'clock, child.
I know. I ain't seen nobody.
I think about.
Oh my God.
On a place like BET.
Gonna get off. I'm trying to move on. Joy, we're gonna talk about this later.
On BET though, I think it could shine. I think about when the game came back and they had like 6 million.
We moving on. Atlanta.
I like the game. I think the game was good.
It's on Paramount.
I didn't watch it on the regular network. I only watched it when it was on BET, and I did watch it from season 1, and
it's so good this season. This last season on Paramount, it was superior.
Okay, I'm moving on. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'm moving on.
Yeah, come on. Yes, thank you.
Woo, child. So they start talking. What do you think about the montage between Candy? Because at first Candy was like, she's a good person. I don't want to bring up her past.
That was funny.
We're trying to move on, and then to now of her doing it.
Yeah.
I think it's because Candy saw the side of Marlo that it never had happened to her, but she saw how Marlo can be. Like, those people didn't just talk about Marlo doing these things until Marlo did something to them.
Yep.
So now Candy, I feel like did she need to see this from Marlo?
No. I mean,
No,
no. I mean, we know the deal.
we
I
didn't
mean,
even.
Candy took the good side of her that she had heard about, a little bit of what she had witnessed, and she tried to focus on the positive. And what happened at the first reunion that Marlo came to? She was calling Candy a prostitute. Come on,
Yeah,
ain't no way in the
ain't nothing
world you
but a
wanted to be
hoe
a friend.
who'd sleep with people under her tax bracket. Like
Yeah,
she
saying
dogged
she
her.
pays them, the
Mm-hmm.
men. And so for me, Marlo is just thirsty and a spoiled. She wants, and this is no offense to anybody who's been through foster care, because I don't know nothing about that. I really
Mm-hmm.
don't. But Marlo wants everybody to understand her past, which I think we now do, and let her get away with stuff as a result of that. Now she wants us to understand her past, knows what happens, but only talk about part of it. We can talk about the foster kid part and how she doesn't like hand-me-downs, but don't go reminding me that I had to slit somebody's face. And
That's
that's
true.
why I am an ex-con instead of an icon.
I don't know. I really had high hopes for Marlo, but she makes it hard to watch the
She
show.
does. She's
She really
reaching.
does. What do you think about her conversation with her friends? Because I do kind of agree with some of the stuff. What I don't know if I do. What
But
she
what
was
do you
saying.
agree with? Yeah, because Joy said
I
the
just
same
said
thing that
I don't
Joy thought
know.
there
Now
were
I said
points.
that. She said something like people can only talk about Candy when they have nice things to say, but I don't think that's true.
What is that? What is it?
I
We have
think
heard
that Candy is protected.
from
Candy is,
what?
but I can't really say what she's protected
But
from.
you need to, because
But
y'all
I
making
do
that a point.
believe that Candy always seems to kind of slide through the cracks with
Of what?
storylines. And it's fact that Bravo has coddled her because of that mess that happened with Phaedra and Portia.
Okay,
They have
so
given her shows when they have been terrible. They continue a narrative like we are recycling for got to be the 6th season about her mama don't like her man. I mean, who can? I mean, I don't even care to see that anymore. She does seem to skate by.
okay, but skating by is different than, what did you initially say, that she's coddled
She's
from
protected.
what? Because if you think about it honestly, if you're willing to be open, Candy has shown every single part of her life, bad and good.
Yeah, even
If you think back
I'm
to
not
her,
arguing that 3 times. Yes, you're correct.
okay, so what's being coddled? What are we not seeing?
It's still having. We have talked about Mama Joyce when she was with that other guy that was killed.
So
We have talked about Mama
coddled?
Joyce while she was preparing for her wedding. We've talked about Mama Joyce after
what
she
are
had
you
her
but Mama
saying?
wedding.
Joyce was
Being
only one
saved from?
episode, Joy. It wasn't a whole bunch.
That's what is Candy's storyline, but
Oh my
It's
goodness.
her life. It's not
her
a
mama.
storyline.
I mean,
So Joy,
it's
are
her
you saying
mama.
maybe it's the wrong
Her
word
mama
being
don't like
used
her
there.
man.
We know that. But
It's her plays, her
you
Tony
say, and
Awards.
when Marlo says she's so protected, we have seen everything. What else is she being protected from?
Nothing. That's why she shouldn't be on the show.
Okay, then
Good
say
point.
that. Don't make it sound like we're just nobody's.
That's not true
coddling
though,
her.
because
We've seen
Candy's a
everything,
true
and that doesn't make any
businesswoman.
sense.
We don't know what we want. We say we want people who have businesses, who write movies.
It ain't
who
about
doing
business.
scripts.
Hers is
It's a
selfish.
part of it
That's the only thing she
It's
do.
not
It's a part of
selfish.
it because that's
She's
another part
smart.
that Marlo is jealous of. Marlo said,
Right.
this is just her advertisement
jealous.
show. And my advertisement is only of my ex-convict days. And
She didn't even build her house. Marlo showed that
Thank
house
you.
and where is the house?
we are not going
Like,
to be on here
we're
for
not gonna
14
see the
more
house that
years
she was
like we
building.
were
That
for
Kenya
Chief
helped.
Asheray. The Chateau Charay is Chateau and Paid. This Marlo thing, I don't know.
No, I don't think Candy's.
Is she still building her house?
No, it fell through. Supposedly the contractor did something. But anyway,
It fell through, and she got the audacity to be trying to go in on Candy Burris, the financial power that could help her if she ever needed it. Marlo is ridiculous.
Y'all sound like,
like what? People with an
Candy
opinion?
coated click.
now we Candy coded
Okay.
click because we say Candy's okay.
Yeah, because we
If
don't
it's
support
anybody you
Marlo.
don't
You
like,
didn't say that she's okay. She said she a powerhouse.
She is a powerhouse.
How
How you gonna downgrade this black lady's light? That lady's a powerhouse. Not
Y'all are
not
some
even
haters.
white women can
And
say
that's
they don't
why
like Candy as
Marlo
Come on now.
looks so slow.
Come on.
That's why she
Candy.
was so slow.
Now you
Like,
can use the
I mean,
race
I don't
card.
put anybody on a pedestal, but you have to give props when props are due. And Candy has
Girl, we've
used
been
this
giving Candy
platform.
props for 12 seasons.
And if you don't want to
Yes.
give them to her anymore, go, you do your thing, but at least use the right word. Because y'all trying to say she don't give us nothing. Candy Burst has
No, I
given
just
us
think she
every
gave.
single thing.
No, I didn't say that. I
You
said she's
did say
giving
that.
us
You
everything.
said it.
So now she's recycling.
She needs some because she's saying
Get her off the show.
she said Joy might need to
Thank
buy
you,
a toy
Kevin,
because
'cause
Joy is on.
She needs one
Yeah,
of those
Joy is
cuddly
on one
ones with the
today.
parental heart sound or something.
Joy
She
is
needs
one of
love.
the one. I mean, Candy's
Put
one of the ones.
buy a bear and put Martell's heart in there.
Oh,
so
she would
can
love
feel the
it.
beat.
I mean,
Child.
Candy is like has plays and stuff. She's doing rams that other people ain't even doing. She's trying
Candy
new
is,
things.
yeah.
I
It
think
is what
it's
it is. I
great.
understand folks want to hate her. Listen, because I don't necessarily love her singing that. Oh, I'm just glad she
Not
don't
at
sing
all.
as much. So it ain't like she's perfect. Nobody is saying that. But I think Marlo doesn't realize how slow she sounds when she says Candy didn't acknowledge the fact that
She
first of all,
don't.
Candy
Now I
did.
agree with that. She
Candy
don't.
did acknowledge it.
She
They
sounds
showed us when she
crazy.
was
It's not her
telling about the
responsibility.
murder.
Joy, she's talking.
She
Joy
Joy
ain't
don't
listening.
care. It was acknowledged. Candy showed the Bravo showed us on the screen when Marlo was telling her about it. She sat down with Candy and Riley, and they talked about the murder. And Candy's with the whole look on her face. Yes, yeah, I get it. What more do you want from me in my Tyrese Givens voice?
Joy,
I mean, really.
she even said, "I know what you're going through because my brother died of this." Like she was even like, "Look,
Yes.
I get it. I'm sorry for you."
So it's like,
But
what else do y'all want?
I guess it's because he used to work there. I don't know too many companies where I used to work that if somebody died in my family, they gonna pay for the funeral. I
It's
just
just
don't.
ridiculous.
I mean,
It is ridiculous.
I just don't understand.
And she just
Right?
seems so slow and thirsty. It's like, Marlo, stop. Or at
And she
least
made it
find
seem
the
like
right
the
word.
boy that killed him worked there too. He just ate some chicken.
Thank you. He wasn't there either.
He
So
was a
it's like
patron.
what you're trying to throw on Candy and make it sound like she's some insensitive person who doesn't care that you lost a family member. We all know that that's not true. Okay, she didn't have nothing to do with that boy getting killed. Why do you want her to bring it up years later? You sat and told her. We saw the expression of everything going on. She acknowledged it. What more do you want from me?
He did. He just ate some. The boy, I don't understand.
He did.
Okay.
He ate some fried. I heard it was
He
dry
ate
too,
some
but that's a whole
fried
different
chicken
thing.
from, and that was, and then how did he become roommates with this person? I don't know. But
nor should we know. I mean, got nothing to do with Candy or the restaurant. Joy,
people get mad at Giselle.
I agree with that part. I said that. I don't know. That's not the
so
part.
what
that
is
I
it that
agree
you're
with.
not agreeing with?
It's that it was the simple fact that I do believe Marlo when she said that. I don't know if that was Drew who mentioned the restaurant, and Candy apparently shook her head. They weren't going to talk about it on camera. So she's kind of dictating the scene. What's her name must not have been around when they had the conversation. And Drew wasn't around. She couldn't have been because Drew mentioned the restaurant. And when she didn't say a certain word, then Marlo got mad. So the mere fact that she could dictate what they could talk about bothered.
But it was a lawsuit.
But didn't you just say that Drew wasn't there?
Drew wasn't there. So she's trying to say they met up beforehand.
I kind of think that they
not.
did
So
because nobody touched that conversation.
So you're thinking about what we may have missed because of the editors. I'm just going back to the last show where you didn't want to think about that.
That's possible. I mean, that is possible, but she definitely wasn't there for it's clear because nobody said anything. There's no way you're going to convince me that a group of your co-workers, you didn't hear that one of your co-workers, there was a shooting at their business and somebody mentioned it in your ear, at the very least wasn't ready to hear the details.
Okay, but Joy, you just said maybe she wasn't there. So then what's Marlo going off for? Why are you going off on Drew? If this is a group thing and we know that she wasn't there. It was a different situation
with why she went off on Drew. I'm not arguing. I said that I agree that she, I don't even know what you're talking about. You just want to argue because I said
I don't know what neither one of y'all talking about.
Well, I'm not arguing. I'm speaking the facts. And when you don't have the facts, you are the one that likes to put your lip up in the air and walk away crying. Stick to the facts. Just stick to the facts.
What's the fact?
The facts are that Candy had nothing to do with that the shooting at her restaurant that involved her cousin and the other boy. Why do you want to hear her on TV talking about something that, other than owning the restaurant, she had nothing to do with it? Why do you want to hear that?
Sure.
And it's
You want
funny
that to
how
come up in
people want
court?
to talk about things that happened 2 years
She
ago
is
on
a
certain
smart
shows.
businesswoman, Joy.
Sure.
I don't know. Anyway, what did y'all think about? Because I know Callie were like, "Why is Kenya opening up a hair studio?" What do y'all think about her opening up Kenya Moore Hair Spa?
I
With
think
the
it's
Bella
ridiculous. And you know, I love me some Kenya. But why are you opening a hair salon? Why? You don't do hair yourself. And I get
Right.
that booth rent and everything, you still could make a lot of money. But are they going to come there and only use Kenya Moore hair products?
It could be. They could buy them because my friend, but she does hair. She has her own hair products that she sells to the people when she does their hair.
And
I have
she
another
doesn't use
friend who
any
just
other
all she
products.
does is sells bundles of hair, and she has a hair salon, and they use her hair bundles. And when I say she makes so much money, y'all, it's crazy.
Do
Well,
she
I
use
believe
other
it.
people's hair or only her own hair?
I don't know. I think, but mostly people go in there because of the hair, the quality of her hair.
Okay.
Like the goddess person, I'm sure she just uses her hair because she don't do hair either. But
Does
she
she have a
sells.
studio?
She has a salon. The goddess
Oh, okay.
for the Bell Collective. Remember her
I
and
didn't know if
Yes.
she had a salon. I knew she
yeah,
had
remember her and what's her
It's
name?
raw
They
in
was
the
going
office. Yeah.
the twin flame of Marie. I can't think of her name right now. They was going at it. But anyway, I hadn't even watched Bell Collective. I feel like
it's so much better than Housewives of Atlanta.
I need to look at it.
It's so good.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't looked at it. So
It's at least something different. People will argue and say, well,
Okay.
it's not the men on there are toxic, and they are,
yeah.
but it's interesting. It's at least conversation that doesn't feel like I done heard it before. It doesn't feel at this point fake.
Oh God, I think a lot of that scripted on their shows. From the clips I watched, that's scripted. But I think Joy, like you need to do what I did. I took a break from Bravo for like a year. I think you don't watch it so much that you just numb to it. You know what I mean? Like I think you have to miss it and then come back, because that's what I did. I didn't watch Atlanta, none of it for at least a year or two. What do y'all think about Cairo and his new baby Mecca and that scene with Sheree?
That little baby is just precious. Just so sweet, little baby. I don't know. It seemed a lot of it seemed it was a good scene.
I didn't like her wetting that baby hand while that baby was asleep. I said, Sheree, let that baby sleep.
But I don't know what
it is. Sleeping babies lie.
Right. Did you see Sheree's daughter in there? She is so pretty. Jesus
her daughter's got some nice looking children.
Her daughter's
she didn't just grew up so fast, all that makeup on, working from home, doing her thing. But I think the baby's cute. I can't wait to hear the drama that little girl is about to put him through.
I wonder if he's gonna marry her, which I don't think just because you have a baby.
What did he put her through? Something
Nothing. I said I can't. No, not yet. But I'm sure it will. The question is, will we be privy to know about it? Yes.
Sheree stutters and lies. Okay.
She cried.
She stutters and lies.
Who's crying?
Sheree has been mistreated so many times, and to see her son being a better man than, I'm not gonna say his father, but
she did cry.
That will touch you in a way.
Yeah.
That he turned out a better man.
He's not ready. He's not ready. And
Kelly do be saying shady stuff on the slide. I just want people to. I'm happy you watching, Kevin.
That wasn't shade. No.
So she went to work.
Not shy. No, that for about Sheree's daughter. No, it wasn't shade. She was working from home. She looked beautiful. She had full makeup on. I'm not playing.
She did a full face. She was beat.
Yeah, she did. I ain't mad. She knew the cameras was coming, so she at least cares.
Okay, so let's move on to Drew. Are we done with Sheree? Well, I want to talk about Sheree. Do we want to talk about her What Happens Live on here or wait?
We can go while we talk.
She ain't had no work done. Okay. Oh, I got to get on camera.
Oh, you mean when?
I took
you know
class,
what though?
And this is a way.
Let me just tell you.
Look, you have to look at me. This is a way you can tell when people are lying. It's a visual way.
Oh God.
So you say, ask me, Montique, do you think that it's beautiful. And I'll say, yes, it is so beautiful. I really love it. So Andy said, Sheree, have you had any work done? She said, look, no, no. You think so? I ain't had no work done. It's visualized that she's telling on herself.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Everybody's not a
Why
good
not get
liar.
that?
I don't know what to say. I did not think that she looked like she had work done, honestly. What I did, well, put it this way, when I first saw her, no, I did not think she had work done. However, when I saw Melody Holt, I thought, God, why does Sheree look like it wasn't
It
until
makes that
after the show.
Botox make their face tight.
It's like she looked like a mixture of Drew with Mel and this Hazel lady that I
You
don't know.
must have heard Candy, because Candy said that.
She looked
Really?
good though. Yeah,
Candy
did
literally
say that.
said that in the interview that, and she was talking to Drew. She said, "Why Sheree looking
Yeah.
like you in a
But
picture?"
no, I said that before.
And
Whenever
Drew had
I
heard
sent a
about it.
picture in our group, and I said this was like a week ago. I said
Yeah.
Sheree looks like Drew,
Mm.
so she
Yeah,
looked
no.
like Drew.
Candy just
Abby
said
was
that
like,
in the
no, she
interview.
don't.
Candy what?
Candy
And you
just
said
said
no,
that in
she
the
don't.
interview.
Yeah.
She does. She looks like, and the only reason I say that Hazel lady is because is it the neighborhood or somebody? They did a picture of her beside the Hazel lady, and I don't even know who Hazel is. And I was like, they look like twins. I think she got her nose done, or is it makeup?
I think it could be makeup. She said she
Okay.
has, and I tend to think it's just Botox and
Oh,
contouring. Because her
Yeah.
face looked tight. And it's crazy because Sheree actually looks better without makeup.
she does. It's the pressure. Y'all be putting pressure on these people when y'all talk about the way they look and stuff. Cause they
Well,
all done
Sheree is, I mean, I don't, Sheree's a beautiful lady. I don't think, I mean, I know Martell's a couple of years younger or 10, 12, I don't know. But
yeah.
I would hope she wouldn't change herself for him if she had surgery. She had a good makeup job. Maybe it wasn't surgery. And I really
Even
don't think she
Portia
would.
was like,
No,
okay,
what did
did y'all
Portia?
watch it?
Shut
And then when
Portia
up.
Sheree
miss
said
reality TV.
Portia said she like thought Atlanta was good too. Portia on this Stars from Mars. If she don't get off that show and come back to Atlanta, I don't know.
What is Stars from Mars? I heard them.
She
They
was losing
simulate
her
like
breath. I
being
thought
in
they was gonna have a
space.
cardiac arrest on the camera.
They simulate being in space, I think, and they do like missions.
I can't.
I
I mean, I
cannot.
wonder is it kind of like the one at Disney World? Because your ears pop. At Epcot, they got this.
I don't know. I ain't watching it.
At
What
Epcot,
what
they
are
got
we
this
missing?
thing where you can sit and it emulates going in space, like your ears pop and everything.
I don't know, but
So
so and then she said she didn't kick the door, and Portia was like, you kicked that door. And she was like, I didn't kick the door. And then another thing, they did a thing with Portia, like who needs a reality check? And it was Kenya and Candy. And Portia said Candy. Is it because they fell out over the I thought she would have said Kenya.
what they fell out over what?
Did Candy and Portia fall out? I know Kenya and Portia have been at birthday parties and stuff together.
I haven't
Well, maybe they made up.
I haven't heard anything about it.
I don't know. But that shocked me. But do y'all think Sheree kicked the door or no?
She did very lightly.
Okay.
The monster was Marlo, as she's becoming very accustomed to that same old actions.
So
Thirsty,
another thing that
desperate.
had a lot of controversy was when Drew came home with the kid with the flu. And she said, Ralph, every time I have a surgery, you have a surgery. And he said, I had a surgery. And she said, you had a surgery on your eyes.
Oh
You had a
yes.
surgery on your this. And then she said, you had a surgery on your pee. Well, she just
Now
pointed
what
at
is
it.
that surgery? You think it was like
So
the circumcising?
I think it was a vasectomy, but everybody else was thinking a
Oh.
penile implant. Where did that come from?
I thought she was talking about a vasectomy. I know what
Me
you're talking about.
too.
How would
Yeah,
you
I mean, I don't think she would have admitted that
a
he would
penile implant?
extend that.
Let's think about that.
The white did it, girl. Do y'all remember Watch What's Happened Live?
Mhm.
When he stood in front of Andy and
Yeah.
us and showed it too.
Yeah, he showed it. So, but that's what everybody in the group was like, oh my God, out of
I
her
didn't even
husband
know that
having
was a thing.
What, penile
that
implants?
was not the first thing.
Yeah.
That didn't wasn't the first thing that came to my mind. So I'm thinking, what type of people? Because
Yeah.
Callie, what did you think? Oh Lord, what did you think?
I didn't.
You didn't think about it at all. Okay, so you didn't
Mm-mm.
think, I thought vasectomy, because he
No,
out
I
here in
didn't
these
think
streets
anything
in
about that.
Miami, and he don't want no more kids while he in Miami. Him and Marcel, they went together. Did they go together? Did I just do a Giselle and make that up? Okay.
No, they went together. Maurice.
Not him,
thought
not
Giselle
Ralph
was
and Marcel
funny.
didn't. Marcel.
Oh. Yeah, you made that one
I
up.
did make that up.
Not a Giselle.
But Giselle will do it. So Drew was telling Ralph that she would have fought Marlo, and he gonna tell her that Marlo was big and could be her. Is that the husband should not do that, right?
Well, Marlo is not just big and can beat her up. Marlo uses weapons.
I mean, Marlo is a tough cookie. I wouldn't like. I would
Clearly.
if like, yeah, she gutter. We
She
already
is
know
gutter.
that.
Okay, so let's get to the getting. So Kenya, and people didn't realize why Kenya had on the red wig. Do y'all know why she on the red wig?
No.
Her daughter had an Ariel Little Mermaid party.
Did we
And
see
that's
that
why
though? I didn't know.
Y'all
what
must
was
not
going
follow her on Instagram. And so
Yeah, no.
Shamia was at the party, and Candy sent her kids and didn't go. What y'all think about Candy sending her kids?
She ain't got time for nothing. That's what
Did
the
you
kind
say
of stuff
Mia
that I'm talking
went?
about. She ain't got time for nothing unless it's personal. She want everybody to cater everything to her, but
Oh my God.
Candy posted this week of
That's
her
not her
children
party. What is people
at
taking
some
to her
kind of
about?
painting place.
Yeah, I saw that.
With her, and Candy ain't never done that. She wanted us to know she spent time with her children.
But I just was like, I guess she ain't like Wendy. She'll send her kid to a party and she ain't go. Maybe she trusts Kenya, but
who else did you say Mia was at the party?
No, Shamia. Shamia was
Shamia.
there.
That would have been interesting.
And I wish they would have showed that party, but maybe they didn't want to show the kids. It might have been parents not wanting their kids to be shown. But that's why she on the red Ariel wig. She threw her Little Mermaid party.
I didn't put it as an Ariel wig. I just didn't care.
Yeah. Okay. So what else I got? Let's talk about what we want to talk about. Then we'll be done. What do y'all think about Candy came in hot or not to the pink thing? She was on and ready. When she told Monietta to back up, that's when I knew it was on.
She gets pretty. Look, Candy will get hot when she's mad, but
all I keep thinking. Oh, go ahead.
She wasn't gonna do anything though. She wasn't gonna do anything.
I don't think.
I didn't think she was very mad, but I just think I wish Marlo would just look at herself in the mirror and realize how ignorant she looks.
What do you think, Jordan?
All I can hear is when that pillow fight, when Nene had her toast, girl, you got all them businesses and stuff. You remember when Nene was trying to hold Candy back? Like they definitely don't. They protect her.
Well, you don't want her to do because you know Marlo gonna sue.
Y'all not using the right word.
I actually wouldn't mind seeing Candy lose control.
You ain't using the right word
at least once.
Oh, she almost lost control.
Yeah,
but what did they protect her from in that moment?
From losing
nobody protected her because she told everybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. But you see how quick Joy is ready to say that, and it ain't just Joy, others. But what is it in that part they protected her from? She didn't need to be drugged out
herself.
She told Kenya,
don't grab me. Herself from herself?
No, they were trying to prevent her basically from clowning on camera.
And they didn't do that to Marlo?
No. They don't, because she clowns on camera.
She gonna clown regardless.
Yeah.
Candy didn't clown at all to you?
Candy clowns.
Candy got a little huffy, but
that wasn't your definition.
We've seen that before. We ain't never seen her lose control.
She lost control before. What else are you looking at?
She almost beat up
Candy was completely heated.
She was like, and then she told Nene.
You always talk about not always, but we talk about almostes. I would like to see one.
We don't want her to fight.
She's not Portia. What do you mean physically hitting
Portia
somebody?
Gonna fight.
I don't know.
But nobody pulled her back or pulled her out or anything like that. So I'm still trying to see she was protected again, because I missed that. Which makes me go back to Sanya. When is she leaving the show? That would be my
Yeah,
thing.
I
Sanya
didn't
sat
watch
here and
it,
said,
but
"Why is everybody saying that Marlo is the aggressive one? Candy is aggressive. Yeah, she is aggressive to Marlo because of what Marlo's doing. I just want to look at her and say, Sanya, take your medal and run, okay?
My
Getting on my
daughter
nerves
says
with her
that
non-dressing self,
she says she is not why
putting
she
her
every time
family
she
out the
watches
house.
the show, that's always first thing that come out her mouth. Why you saying you owe her? Just somebody tell
if
me why.
Celia didn't have her family, if she didn't have her husband, because he cute, I would be like, go. But I like
No,
seeing
you
him.
did because he cute.
But he ain't even been around. So if Ross ain't gonna be on the camera with you, you need to go. And I ain't never said nobody need to
And
go.
they like
But
to remind her that he's not around. I'm waiting to see what's about to come up out of that.
he's I mean, how you miss three cycles? Ain't that 4 cycles? Is that 4 months? Has he not been home? What
He
is
been home, but I think it's
ovulation cycle?
you're most fertile
Yeah,
right
ovulation.
after your
Okay.
cycle.
Because I
So
think
like 2 days after, if you're on a 5-day cycle, that seventh day,
yeah.
them eggs is
But she gotta have an ovulation
sitting up
calendar.
there ready.
If he ain't there, he don't want no baby. Because if he want the baby with you, he gonna be home at least one of them days to
And like
pump it
I
in.
don't and her sister is right because
Yeah.
the situation is set for them. They got cooks, live-in cooks, live-in babysitters.
Mm-hmm.
She did acknowledge that. I'll give her that. She did say that she knows that her children are, she may be here on Monday and somewhere on Saturday, and she know her children are provided for and well cared for.
And I will say that Sanya, in her little time on being reality TV, her clothes are in bulk. So I don't know what took Sheree 14 years. Because if Sanya already had
Sanya
her
got
clothes,
clothes.
her Mommy Nation stuff that she had Kenya and
Oh,
Candy do she's in bulk. So I'm like, Sheree, what is wrong
this
with you, girl?
ain't in her spirit.
It can't be.
It wasn't. I said that last season. This isn't what Sheree wants to do anymore. It may have been a goal for her initially, but it's just not a love for hers. And like I said, that was her thing prior to, because they said prior to Housewives, she owned a boutique.
I don't know what's wrong with her. But okay, so I have one thing. What else I have? So on Watch What Happens Live, I was shocked. Portia did not invite Sheree nor
Oh,
Phaedra to
yeah.
her wedding, but she
I,
invited Candace.
I actually was surprised that she didn't invite Sheree more than any, because Sheree was friends with Simon, or
Right, they
I
went to
don't want to say
Africa.
friends, or
Maybe
say
that's
at
why.
the very least associates.
Yeah, because they would go
And
to Africa together.
they used to
Yeah,
run in some similar circles. So I was actually surprised that she wasn't invited,
I just was shocked by that.
considering she had 2 weddings.
Yeah. I didn't understand. I felt like Sheree
But
was very boring on Watch What Happens Live, but she
I
said about Andy, and I was shocked.
that's why
Atlanta ain't going nowhere.
that's why they had her on there, because she is boring. I will say
Right.
this though. I did like her answer. She
About
said she invited who was on her timeline and who she had been talking
who
to.
she had talking
I
to.
can respect that.
And then Portia, I was like, Callie gonna be mad. But she said Brandy and Candace were the biggest bullies on social media.
Who?
Brandy
Brandy and
Glanville
Candace.
Oh, yeah.
and
Well,
Candace.
Oh,
no,
they are. I
this
think
is coming from Portia.
yeah.
That was coming
Yeah,
from
well, we know
Portia.
Portia's
Did you
history.
not
I
watch
wouldn't
it?
be
She
mad at her
said that.
about it. We know her
And
history. I wouldn't be mad at her about that. Mm-mm.
okay, that's all I had. I'm done. Did y'all think that Candy should have left and everybody should have left with Candy, or should they have gone back in and paintballed it and escaped
Well, I
room?
think she was right for leaving. Marlo just wanted to. Marlo was trying to get
Moments.
she's trying to get a reaction, the same reaction Joy is waiting on, for
Yeah.
her to pop
Now
off
that's true.
more
And
so
that
than what
is
she
true.
has. And
That's
that's why
definitely
Yeah.
true.
because when it gets right down to it, Marlo has nothing to lose.
I agree.
Candy has everything to lose.
I
And
agree.
hopefully that's why she left. Because she's
And
a
then at
smart
Watch What Happens
businesswoman.
Live, they bought one of Kim's wigs, and I think we should buy one for Chatter Up. $1,500. We want to buy a
Mm-mm.
wig? No.
No.
Okay.
And what is Kim doing hitting Troy or Croy, whatever his name is. She hit him. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the new girl on Potomac. It's one of Wendy's friends. She's gonna be a friend of the show. Did you see the picture when Candace was in that red WWE looking outfit, and then it was Wendy, and then it was another girl. Okay, I'll have to show it to you.
Well,
is that different than the African girl that's on there?
It's different than the African girl. The African girl is gonna be full time.
This girl, I mean, because her and Wendy already had a little issue, right?
No, that's the full-time African girl. This girl is American.
Is another one. Oh, okay.
And she owns a business. I think it might be a hair store or something.
Okay.
And she's a friend of Wendy's. I can't think of her name. Kevin, do you have her name?
And can I say that's another reason? This is off of Atlanta for just a second.
I'm done.
Can I say that's another reason why I like having Tiffany on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because she doesn't, a lot of people have the beauty business. A lot of people are one way or another trying to sell something beauty. She's in a totally different business. So if she ever decides to talk and share that, we would get something different.
Yeah, if they ever show her, because it's like an HR for Black people, trying to get Black people in different spaces. That's it. That's the girl. I don't know her name.
Is that Wendy in that Black?
You spell it Kiana Stewart.
Kiana Stewart. Okay. And that's her.
Is she Nigerian? Kiana?
No, that's Neningda. Neningda. It's two N's. I don't know how you say her name with two N's, but her name begins with two N's.
Girl, she gonna be performing on the show. I tend to think that.
No, they said they didn't film it.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, whatever.
Listen, Candace is a good performer.
Okay.
She is. Joy.
I didn't say she was or wasn't. Because to be honest, I ain't never seen her. I'm not saying that she is.
She's not going with the Win Fabulous. You better stop it. But y'all ain't right. Okay, anything else, ladies? Okay, let me put our thing up and then we getting out of here. We did good today. I don't know where it is. It left. Y'all know the QR code. I done lost it. Anything else? We got any more business? We wanted to talk about Nene and her boyfriend. Did they break up or not?
Yeah.
Did Nene and her man break up or not?
Allegedly, yes, they did.
They were just at Simon's birthday party.
That's the girl, K Sport Beauty. I did good. Okay.
Yeah, so she owns a beauty salon, right? Okay.
Sounds like a beauty business. I don't know.
They say it's beauty and wellness.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's Wendy's friend. So Wendy's gonna have a friend this season.
Beauty and wellness. Okay, that means natural.
And she got I'm a weave slayer, face snatcher. So she probably does hair, makeup, lover of all things beauty.
Mm-hmm. Wendy better be careful because some friends have come on and replaced the person.
Mm-hmm.
So
when are they coming back? Have we heard anything?
I have not heard, but they're in Dominican Republic
still filming, right?
Yeah, they're in the DR right now on their trip, cash trip.
Oh, good.
Have you seen Mia with them?
Yeah, Mia's with them.
Good, because I haven't seen any. Maybe I just don't follow her anymore on Instagram.
One of the pictures that Giselle took when she did a video with Grace, if you look behind them, they're in front of the joint.
Oh, I forgot about
Giselle. And Mia said, "Oh yeah, this was the day we filmed at the joint." So she must be doing stuff with the joint again.
Okay, that's good.
So she's back.
Yeah, she does. I'm looking at it's a whole bunch of stuff, laser stuff, hair removals. Yeah.
Oh, good. So it's a little bit more than just.
Oh, they must do Botox too, or
shoot,
some kind of shot.
Oh hell no.
So before we get off there, when is Drew and Ralph? When is their portion of the?
We must be heading to the end. It's gonna be
like after the mid-season trailer, right?
Yeah,
that'll probably be what it's about.
It has to be at the end because they filed for divorce in hiatus. They had already wrapped. Yeah. Allegedly, they went and refilmed some more.
They did afterward. It's gonna be really long.
We know that Mimi Frost was contacted by Bravo because she posted it on, I can't remember if it was Instagram or Twitter, but she posted and said that Bravo contacted her.
Because Drew was supposedly be messing with her ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kyle or Kai or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think her name was Ty.
It's Ty.
The surgery that Ralph had didn't work, so she went to the women. It's okay. Go to the women.
Yeah, weight loss management. I was just kind of going through.
That's good. She making some money. $200 off. How much it costs? But so we need to investigate if Nene was really talking. I think she was talking about Andy or Bravo. I don't think she was talking about that guy when she named a narcissist. I think it was Andy or somebody. I think she's still with him.
Did we ever hear anything about the lawsuit, the alienation of affection with his wife
but Nene did do a video, and I need to send it where she said that she's going to be more soft now. She's tired of fussing and fighting.
And
is this her husband?
Oh, let me see. Is he cute?
I wonder, is this her husband?
Is he like a Ross or no? Let me see. Oh, I can't see his face.
He looked like Tyrone.
Nah.
Does he have a Tyrone pimp walk?
In that back that walked in that little hair. Yeah, it looked like Tyrone. I didn't see his face though. I just saw his back.
We didn't see his face, Joy. I'm gonna go look for him because I need to.
No, this is somebody else.
Okay, because if he ain't cute like Ross, we don't want him.
No, this might be an actor. If he is, see, I don't know how Instagram work. Can you like? It ain't like Facebook where you tag your wife or nothing.
No,
this could have been like an actor, so I don't know if this is her husband.
All right. Anyway, y'all heard about Housewives. What is about Housewives? What are we talking about, Kevin? Then we're gonna get off. What about Housewives? Which one?
What about them?
Oh.
Yeah, and she is soft, real
The
soft.
OC is back.
Oh, they do B12 shots. That'll be Kim does that. She the first I'd ever heard about.
I used to do B12 shots a long time ago. They helped a lot.
Yeah, she sell her. I'm looking at her at an expo.
She got money. We need to be her friend. Anything else, ladies? Kevin ain't answering, so we about to get off.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of what else is going on Housewives that we are missing.
I thought we was in the
because it might be a lot. I mean, I will say that Marlo negative stuff keeps me away from it more so.
What about Beverly Hills? Come on, Kevin. We need more than one word.
Beverly Hills. Cynthia's gonna be in Beverly Hills. You gotta give us some more details unless you driving.
How did that happen? I wonder, because Cynthia, I mean, I can see if she was still married because he's in Beverly Hills, I think, but
I think she's just coming to some of the events with Garcelle because her and Garcelle are friends. Right? Yeah.
I guess. Oh, and American Greed. Do y'all watch that?
What is that?
You don't watch American Greed on MSNBC?
What is it on? I need to find it.
Well, the couple weeks ago they had Tom and Erica on there talking about their story again. It was pretty much a lot of the same stuff from the other one, but it was very interesting.
The new black girl that's on Beverly Hills with the football husband I don't know her name, and I hate to talk about race and say black.
I don't know those new girls, Kevin.
I don't know her.
We don't know them. I've been trying. I've seen a picture of one of the girls. Yeah. They said that she was like a football wife or something, some kind of sports wife. Yeah. But we don't know anything about her, which might be a good thing. It might be interesting and uncensored.
So American Greed, back to that, Callie. Do I need to watch? What channel is it on? Because they did Erica?
MSNBC. You have to whatever. Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, but yeah, and it's also on. Well, I don't know who you use for service, but yeah, it's MSNBC. It's really interesting still, and I remember recently, I believe it was me and you, Tiki. You said you thought everything was over from Erica. Not even close.
Really?
Yeah. So she, I mean. There are some people saying that she is more involved in the negative side than she should be because people are pushing her there, but it's not just her. I used to always say, why are they just going after Erica? Why aren't they going after the other lawyers attached to him and everything? And they are. They still have a bunch of lawsuits out there, and it's not all just on Erica.
I just think Erica just gets the press.
Yeah, it's her name.
Her stuff gets the press.
Yeah,
but I'm sure it's all kind of things because I'm sure it's all kind of lawsuits coming from there. From every angle.
But she got a new man. She looks so skinny, y'all. I want her to send us her Ozempic because she.
You know what? They don't back her. My friend.
Okay, so I can take hers. Who wants cows?
For 2 weeks,
and then somebody else can have. Who else on it? Sutton? No, Sutton too skinny. She don't need it.
Yeah, because them legs will collapse.
Yeah, they would not
Them
walk.
little
It
things.
was so funny.
It just
I was
walked.
watching an episode and Sutton was in it, and my husband just happened to walk behind me. He was like, "What's wrong with her?" I said, "She just got skinny legs. Leave that old lady alone."
Oh God, they so skinny.
It
And
was
she had on them little
so
shorts.
funny.
I know what scene it was. It was them little shorts she had on.
She had on shorts. She was in
Yes.
her house, and my husband just happened to stop and look. He was like, "What's wrong with her leg?"
Oh,
Look at
Lord, I'm
Nene. Can you
crying.
see that?
Oh, she looked like a pretty white woman.
Yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I can't. I want Nene to
You,
stop.
and wait a minute. It's somebody's. This was a while ago, and I was arguing about Wendy. I said it took Nene 8 seasons to turn into a white woman.
Oh,
Wendy won.
It took Wendy too. Like she changed
yes.
too fast.
And I want to say this, and I like Candace, I do, but I feel like Candace and Wendy are using this yellow Simpson like filter to make them look yellow. I want them to stop.
It's so weird.
Because they don't like the proximity to white, yellow looking people.
They want to look like it though.
Stop using that Simpson
Y'all
filter.
folks sound ridiculous.
It's an awful filter. And I hate the filter Mel used too, because it make her look like her eyes a little. Like some chicken legs, some filters, if you are already pretty, you don't need a whole lot. You know what I mean? Some people need that harsh filter. And it's okay. Like Simon needed it for a while. He don't need it no more. Simon don't need it as much. But stop it, Candace and Wendy. Stop the yellow Simpson filter. Okay, that's my PSA. And we need to do something like that after every little thing. We need to say something that we won't change or that's getting on our nerves or we like.
Well, that's going to be a stretch, but I definitely will try.
I think we should try. So that's my PSA for the people. Okay. Stop the filtering so harshly. Mm-hmm. Okay, anything else? Mm-mm. All right.
Anything else, Joy?
No, I wish I watched New Jersey. It was so many moving pieces of Jersey.
I did. I was so bored.
With the reunion?
Yes. I mean, I'm so tired of hearing them argue.
Oh,
I can see that. I mean, okay. I felt it. Yeah.
And I do think Teresa's husband is shady. There's something going on we don't yet know. Okay. But I can't. I
actually don't think he's shady. I think they poking the bear. You keep poking the bear, and the bear gonna act like a doggone fool.
Well, hopefully he's not, but his surgeon.
But him and Joe, in my opinion, are the same person because Louis will lie, baby. He's already proven that when he's in the corner, he'll lie.
Well,
and
you know,
he might admit it later, but he's an admitted liar.
Okay, so what about the girl's husband that had liposuction?
So is Joe. Y'all. Say it again.
The girl's husband had liposuction. The wooden man on New Jersey that I said was cute, and y'all was like, no, he had liposuction. The rough looking guy.
You think he is cute?
No, I don't. Oh. I used to. What do y'all think about guys having liposuction though?
Do guys have liposuction?
That's what I'm telling you. That guy on the show did. He admitted it on the reunion.
Oh. Kanye West admitted getting lipo.
He had lipo.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I mean,
thank you, Kevin.
I don't know.
Look at this comment. So sweet.
Oh, thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, men could do whatever they want to do if they got the money.
I guess so.
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. If a man wants to take care of himself, do it.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. It is good to know now that we're not the only ones wearing wigs. I keep watching these videos.
Girl, them wigs and stuff they be doing.
Men been wearing toupees.
You did lipo on your lips. No, I don't think anything's wrong with it.
Kevin, what is lipo on your lips? Hold on.
What's
like Kylie Jenner or what? Kylie Jenner stuff.
That's filler, right?
To make them bigger or to suck it out? Suck. That probably didn't sound right.
I thought that was. Is that what they put in your lips to make them bigger? I thought that was like lipo.
Filler.
Oh, a filler. Lipo isn't a filler.
I thought lipo took it out.
No,
No
it
lipo.
makes
I
your
thought
face
lipo puts
puffy
it
though.
in.
I thought lipo you sucked out fat. What is that then?
No. Oh, lipo
Don't
is
give
when
me
you
the
suck out
Liposuction.
fat.
Yeah.
Oh, fillers. That's
Yeah, fillers.
fillers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we done.
Lipo sucks out.
Yeah.
Fillers put in, but what's the name?
Doesn't
It
it
deadens
better?
skin. It
Let me see.
deadens nerves.
Botox.
Yeah,
No?
it kind of freezes because they said there is a medical reason for getting Botox. Like if you have migraines,
Mm-hmm. That's what
like
it was
straight up
for.
migraines,
Yeah.
they recommend Botox because it'll literally, I don't know if it kills or it, what's the
It
word?
deadens it, like,
Freeze it. Yeah.
yeah.
The
And
nerves
another
up
thing,
there.
like if you sweat a lot, like some people have like sweat
Oh,
issues,
yeah,
they use
underneath
Botox.
your arm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've read that.
Yep.
I
Yep.
have read that. Like if you perspire a lot,
Yep.
that people get it underneath their arms and it prevents them from sweating. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I done kicked off and she done left. But all right, y'all, my food is here. I'm finna eat.
He said I've had my butt shot. Okay,
Kevin, can we see a picture of your butt? I want to see.
Right.
Kevin,
I've
can you
had
send
my
me a
butt
picture of
shot.
your booty? I want to see your booty. And I'm not being a creep, but I just want to see it.
You wouldn't know the difference unless you were looking at
Does
before
it
and
hurt?
after.
I need a before and after, Kevin. I want to see it.
Did you do it here in the States or did you go over to Mexico and we might want to get some extra insurance for you? Because I heard it's deadly over there.
Now, don't do oh, I don't know that lady who just
I
died.
had a
Was she
girlfriend
here?
that had it in a DR.
Was that lady who just passed away? Was she in the United States from Wild 'N Out?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, she was in Miami.
I was about to say
Okay.
her doctor is not originally from here. I didn't think. But yeah, I think she was here.
She was
Is he in jail?
No, I think it was just complications. Like she probably signed something.
Yeah, and she was in the hospital. She wasn't even at home.
Yeah.
Like,
He
I mean,
died
she
in the
wasn't in the hospital. No, she was in a hotel.
He didn't. His license was suspended and all kind of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Recently or before?
I don't date wise. I don't know. I just heard him saying that there was a lot wrong with his credentials.
Oh, wow.
She got too much money to do that, right?
Yeah.
Why
I
did
don't
she?
know how much
And you
money-
can never say what you know. I was about to say, why did she need it? Because she's a beautiful girl. But
Yeah,
you know,
well,
you
she was
wonder
a pretty
sometimes,
girl. Mhm.
Why did she feel the need? Well, I don't know.
I don't know. We
It
gonna
just
pray for her.
still,
They
she
had
should
like
be here as opposed to
4 or
not.
5
She's
kids.
a pretty girl. She was a pretty girl.
And did y'all hear what the girl said about her? The
Azalea Banks. Yeah.
Azalea Banks. Yeah.
What
So
they
the
say?
guy said that called her ugly on Wild 'N Out. And because she said that's why your wife or whatever girlfriend went and got the surgery because
She
you
said
called
karma.
her ugly. Karma, yeah.
Oh, that was somebody. I didn't know that's what she said, but
Yeah.
they didn't post what she said, but I saw something that said that she responded. Did they get into it about it? Were they fighting over
She
him? or
cried
something?
when he called her ugly on Wild 'N Out. She actually
Yeah,
really cried.
he embarrassed. He's a comedian or whatever,
Yeah.
but yeah, he embarrassed her, and you know how some people like to throw that phrase around. Karma's gonna get you.
Yeah,
I guess
but
she threw it around too.
Yeah,
she should, but
yeah.
so they said she was saying that he pressured her to try to look so good, and that's why she did it.
He pressured her.
That's why the girlfriend did it, was because she didn't want him to
look
call
good.
her
I mean,
ugly.
that girl looked flawless. I mean, it's a
I'm
trip.
just saying.
That's really sad.
But
Now
she
maybe
just
he
had a
should have had
baby.
the surgery because I mean he's not. But she's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
He
well.
he ain't
That's really yeah. He ain't all. I mean,
at
not
all.
on there, but yeah.
Kevin, give him your
I'm
doctor.
with you.
That's where he should.
We look. We see each other.
We
Yeah.
see.
In the words of Nene Leaks, we see each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, he said he went to Brazil, got his booty
I
done for
see
$500.
$500.
500. Oh,
Is that a Brazilian butt lift?
I
Is
would
that
have
what
been
you got?
scared as heck.
Was it a butt lift or did you get something in your butt?
He got injections. He said injections.
Oh shucks. Real.
Yeah.
What is that?
The
Lord
girl,
Jesus.
probably the girl.
Rest in peace. Okay. Whew. Got his butt ripped. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're getting off of here.
Oh, he had butt shots. There it is. Yeah.
Oh
He
my
said he had
God. I
butt
need to see this, Kevin. Are you gonna send me a picture? Look.
shots. No, we do not need to see a
We can
picture
go
of
live.
Kevin's behind.
Look, Kevin, I'm gonna contact you so I can get a picture. Okay.
No.
All
Don't be
right,
sharing that man's behind in the group
I ain't gonna
text.
share it even with y'all. I just want to see. I'm gonna delete it. All right, y'all ready?
I
Peace
done
out.
seen guys that had.
Mhm.
I know I have one. And I know have. I mean, it's some celebrity
He
people.
said no, Kevin. I thought we were cool.
That guy Santana, I don't know what his name
Yes,
is.
his booty
He
is
wear makeup with a
humongous.
beard. Yeah,
Yes.
I know he has.
Oh,
Raymond
yeah.
Santana?
I don't
No,
know his first
name
name.
is Sam. He's like a rapper and he's gay. And
Oh, okay.
he can twerk and drop it like
Like
no
the
other.
best of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Whatever.
I'm gonna eat. My
I
food.
want to know how these men know how to do this makeup, and I can't put two eyeshadows together if my
Right.
life depends upon it. That's what I want to know. How they learn how to do this, and I be looking at them videos.
Teach me your ways.
Oops. Okay, I'm hanging up. I'm dropping.
Me too.
All
'Cause I'm
right.
about to eat.
Bye,
Love y'all.
y'all.
See y'all Monday next week. Okay.
Peace.
Days.
Bye.
Oh, end the broadcast. End my take. End. I can't do it. Joy, can you end it?
I can't.